Hey guys, welcome to Indirect Knowledge. So, got a really cool tarot card reading today, and it's for Shania. Shania would like to know that, she's asking this question: is this current love encounter, is it just, kind of a fling? Is it here and gone tomorrow? Or is it something more serious, and more long lasting? More long term. So let's do a nice little reading and see what we can come up with. I get a good energy around this situation. I picked that up and I haven't even dealt a card yet. I feel like this is a good positive relationship. Very interesting. Positive relationship with a little bit of a twist. In the past, we have this. This is like financial security, everything working out good for us. This is sometimes called the legacy card. It is the card where, we're good. Life is good. We're situated. We have a good foundation. We have money. We have abundance. We have resources. We have people in our life that we care about, that love us. Everything's really great. A very grounded card, probably the most grounded card in the deck. I don't know. The next card, which is the present moment, is the King of Pentacles. So, King is all about authority. And this is the authority over money, having, control over money and whatnot, being in a good situation as far as that goes. It's good. Sense of security is definitely there. Also bringing security to others. The future has the Hangman. The Hangman is not a bad card. It doesn't mean that, punishment or anything like that at all. It's just really about looking at things differently. The Hangman actually intentionally decides to go up in the tree and hang upside down so that he can just see the world upside down, see things differently. Sometimes perspective gives us answers and sheds light on things that we otherwise would never have become conscious of. Sometimes we have to shake things up, and sometimes that happens with the Hangman. That I'm picking up within about 2 to 3 weeks from now. The Hangman is bringing some things into causing us to look at things a little differently. You'll see that happen. It'll be a little bit subtle, but you'll start to see that happen, and you'll start to realize, wow, this really does make sense. My whole way of doing everything my way of looking at things in the past kind of altered a little bit. I'm seeing things a little bit differently from different lenses. And I'm choosing to do that intentionally. And that's where I see you at with it. As far as the energy surrounding that King of Pentacles, I want you guys to kind of look at this card, because when you have resources and you have everything going, look at that smug look a little bit. It's like, I'm not saying that this guy's I'm not saying that this guy thinks he's better than others, but you have to be a little bit careful when you have authority and you have wealth and you have resources and things that you can hold over other people. And so security, having a security blanket, wealth, material possessions, these kind of things, they can be both a boon, a blessing, or they can actually be a curse. And the energy surrounding this that is right now is this Devil card. Often when this card comes up, it's about addictions. So, we can have all the money in the world. We can have everything going right for us. Control, authority, have a good foundation. Everything is right there. But we can also become quite comfortable when all these things are matching and lining up. And when things are comfortable, it's really easy to slip into some bad habits. Not necessarily saying what those are per se, but it could even be just, It could be like food addiction, where we start to eat, whatever we want because we can afford to eat, you know, at 5-star restaurants and that kind of thing. I'm not saying that's the case with this particular situation. I'm just using this as sort of a way of illustrating sort of where this card is at with this particular reading. It's just a caution to say, look, I can get what I want. I have what I want, but I just have to be careful not to get too carried away with it, not to take things too much for granted. Don't don't use your resources in ways that could actually negatively impact you or affect you negatively. As far as what you're wanting, as far as what kind of the soul of the matter is, kind of where you're at, Shania, it's this card here. It's the 2 of Wands. You get the world in your hands, and yet you want peace, tranquility. You want some permanence. You also want to get out and see things and do things, but there's this life that you have, this, and it kind of keeps you safe and secure, and so it keeps you from really venturing out too much. And that's where this is at. This is sort of where you're at with it. It's about innocence. It's also about passion. It's about discovering what you want. And it's also about other people in your life. And in this case, 2s are about relationships. And we have a 2 here. It's a 2 of Wands. This is about taking action. When I see this card with this particular spread, I'm just to kind of bring light to some things. I'm almost seeing a situation of like, if you guys can recall, like Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie's relationship, kind of what that signified. These were 2 very wealthy people, and of course they had each other, and they had their children, and they had the world. They went around the world as humanitarians. They helped out. Angelina Jolie, I think she did a lot of work with, she was like an ambassador for the United Nations and that type of thing. And so they did a lot of goodwill, a lot of charity work, and a lot of different things like that. And that was kind of like their, kind of what they were wanting, or their next step and that kind of thing. And they did it together and in harmony with things. So I don't really see this being so much a fling. I see it being something more than just a fling as far as this relationship goes. I see a partnership there that is beyond just the relationship. And so that itself is an indicator to me that it's more than just a fling. This is not just someone that you're partnering up with in order to align yourself with certain goals, and just keep it professional. No, it's much more than just that. It's, having each other while also being able to collectively together achieve some level of good in the world. As far as the relationship goes and everything, the outcome is the 4 of Cups. A sense of dissatisfaction here. There's another cup. There's other people, other relationships we've had in the past that we've been kind of dissatisfied with, and this new one comes about. We see the proverbial hand here presenting another relationship, and so this causes us to kind of like reflect on the past relationships we've had and decide, well, do we want a new relationship or not? And it's ultimately your choice, if that's something you decide. 4 is usually about stability. So when you get to this 4th relationship, this 4th cup, it's usually a relationship that will have some kind of long-standing stability to it. So even if the relationship doesn't last long-term, the relationship itself will be more long-lasting, maybe just not in a romantic sense, but at least in a sense that gets carried forward. So this is not somebody that you're going to just have a fling with and then forget about. What is the key to this? What is the answer to all of this? Well, going back to where we were at before, talking about having all the resources, control of the resources and all that. Once again, we have the Queen of Pentacles. Queens are all about influence. And in this case, it's influencing material, groundedness and everything like that, having that control. You have the ability to do this. You have the ability to influence, control over this relationship. And so it's really, the answer is really up to you. I mean, it's, is this really what you want? Here's the answer that I can give you. If it's what you want, then it's there for you. Like, it's not just going to be like, this person's not just going to be here today and gone tomorrow. If you decide that you want this person in your life longer, this person will stay around and they'll be in your life longer. But ultimately, you saw the tarot card reading. I mean, it's quite transparent, that quite obvious that you control the chips. So if you want it, it's there for you. If you don't, it'll be out of your life tomorrow. I mean, so that's kind of where it's at. Doesn't mean that this person won't still, have some kind of connection with you. If the relationship does, if you decide this isn't really what you want, you can still have a connection with this person, even though it may not be a relationship connection. However, if you want that relationship connection with this person, the answer is yes, you can have it for as long as you want it. You can have it forever if that's what you choose. Just, try not to get bored of the relationship and, really think about what it is that you actually want in this relationship, but, really in other areas of your life as well, and just try to stay the course and, do nice things and feel good about everything. And I really have a strong sense that you're basically going to get whatever you want. So, I mean, for most people, that would be, a great blessing. So just appreciate that and enjoy that. So guys, as you know, I'm a monk, and, our main mission is to spread love for God to others. And the way that we do that is through donations and support from others, like viewers like you. If you would like to help in our mission of helping others, we get food, we create food, we make food. Did that today, in fact. It doesn't cost us a lot of money because we're very thrifty and we have resources and connections that we can tap into. But it does cost money. And so if you'd like to help in any way, shape, or form, you can go to helpbydonating.com, give a donation, whatever is in your heart, whatever you're capable of giving. It is appreciated and it will go far. We're very, very conscientious, and we do the best we can to help people and as many people as we can with the resources that God blesses us with. So if you'd like to be a blessing and give, please do so. Also, if you like this video, please like this video. It'll help the video rank more in YouTube, and that will, of course, get us more views. And if we get more views, it means that we can help more people by doing more tarot card readings, as well as, just helping the videos to get out there. A big part of why I do these tarot card readings is not only to help people with life issues and things going on, it's also to spread love for God to others through this medium. I've been psychic since I was a small child, and the level to which my intuition has grown has just been exponential throughout the course of my life. It continues. I mean, I'm continuing to get more and more, I guess you would call it psychic, year after year, day after day, so on and so forth. It's always interesting to me to see where next year will take me, and so on and so forth, as far as with this gift. And so I do the best I can to give back. And, as a monk, we take a vow of poverty. So, none of this is for me. It's really just what I can do to give to others. And that's really where my heart is at with it. And I pray that it stays that way, and that I'm able to continue this service and to be able to share what I get with others in order to help and enrich other people's lives. And so that's really part of my mission and part of the outreach that I do here. But yeah, if you'd like to give or donate food or anything like that, it is really definitely always appreciated. As you can see, we have some dry lentils and things behind me. And this is like our little pantry, and we have some spices and some ghee and some ginger and oil and everything for cooking. And yeah, that's pretty much, this is what we do. And I try to help people, and as many people as we possibly can in our community and, even outside of our community. So if you'd like to help, please do so. If you hit the subscribe button, of course, you'll be able to know when we're coming online by hitting that notification bell. You'll get notifications. If you have questions, if you would like a tarot card reading, you can also reach out to me. I'll have my email below this video, and you can just reach out to me via email if you like, and we'll be happy to help. And then also, if you come on to any of our live chats, if you want to connect to that way, you can jump in the chat, ask a question, and I can hopefully help you with, in real time while I'm doing these readings consistently for others as well. So thank you so much for tuning in. If you have any questions or you need anything, please don't hesitate. Reach out to me. I'm always here for you. Much love, many blessings, and I'll see you guys on the next episode of Indirect Knowledge.